Hey everyone, it's me, Patched and Bogat. I'm making this video to help newbies or those who are actually very interested in the left hand path and how they're able to make a dedication to Satan. Well, of course, I want to first go over what you should do first before you even do that. In my firm belief, and it should be anyone else's that want to adopt it, you want to first please think before you do it because you need to realize like the left hand path is a lot more intense than the right hand path religions because supernatural things would occur like hearing the voices of the particular daemon, things moving around the house, paranormal things. But don't strictly think about what you see on television like paranormal activity, even though it's somewhat like that, but minus the fact like they're trying to do harm to you and trying to kill you and your family. But these are all really indications that what you're now experiencing, what you're doing, is that you have opened up the realm to the beyond, if you will. And they're trying to make contact with you. And all these things could be very scary and overwhelming at first, but that is why I say think before you want to do your dedication. If you're the person that suffers from some sort of whatever disease, either it be mental, heart disease, whatever, and being the fact that it's intense, that it's not, I would believe I would go into an astral temple. And that takes meditation and it takes time for you to get into a trance so that you could basically make your dedication that way to Satan. It's more safer, and Satan and the demons could understand that due to your situation, especially those who may have, let's say, religious individuals within their household, and they know they're going to disapprove of it. So, in a way to be safe, to self-preservation, you would have to also go through a astral temple because it's for your own safety. You've done your research first, and you looked at it as something that is not scary. It's something that you want to do, and it's a personal decision. And within that same breath, you deprogram yourself of the right hand path's indoctrinations. Um, that's very paramount because either you go to an astral temple or you do it physically. You gotta deprogram yourself because that's when fear sets in. And I would guarantee any one of you, if you look at my video about fear itself within the spiritual lessons of this channel, it's going to help you to appreciate why fear shouldn't be destroyed, but it must be enveloped. So that way, you're not so much destroying it, but you're becoming it. And I have another video that goes in depth about that. But those are good advice that I could tell you on what you have to do, especially if you want to be safe, because you don't want to have problems in the household. It's not going to be to your favor, and not to the liking of your mom and dad, or whomever it is that you work with or you live with, whatever your situation may be. Now, when it comes to a standardized dedication ritual to Satan or any of the daemons, but this one we're going to stick with Satan. What you're going to do is when you give, let's say, your all to Satan in this ritual, I personally feel for starters, you want to write out your prayer to Satan, from your own heart. And the intention behind this prayer is really you're putting down on paper as means of a pact that this is what you expect of Satan, and he expects something of you as well. I mean, you can include it if you want. You include whatever it is that you desire. Some don't, and they just put a prayer to Satan on how they want him to come into their life. Either they want to form a pact or not. Not everything is deserving of a pact. But since this is a dedication video, a standardized ritual, you still want to put that within your arsenal of how you should go about your personal ritual. Like I said, as a repeat, not everything is deserving of a pact. Either it be for 3 months, a month, a lifelong pact. You have to specify these things. Now, moving forward, you may want to get yourself some candles, preferably black candles, red candles, blue candles, if you will. But a good universal candle would be black. Then you could get yourself a pen and some sort of razor that you could cut open your index on your left hand, or your left arm rather, and that is where you're going to dip the pen, the point, and you're going to write your name and only your name on that piece of paper. Right underneath the prayer that you're going to cite out loud, you're going to write your name right there. Not no one else's, but yours. And if you want to have friends that's going to be a part of the dedication, you can. But I know in my particular ritual, I didn't. It was just myself. I had the lights off. I had all the distractions that may take my attention away, like the phone and television, off. Made sure I was completely alone so that I could have certain success with my ritual to Satan, my dedication to him. And as you recite your dedication to Satan, you just, in a nice, reasonable tone, give it a Hail Satan. Give it a Hail Satan, right? And then as you do that, you could burn the paper if you like. That burning of the paper is actually figurative. It's symbolic. See, fire itself is a refinement. You see, and as it's burning, you can simply just meditate on all the words you said. And you can end it by not only saying Hail Satan, but mote it be. I mean, there are more advanced rituals, but I'm only giving the basic. Because the reason being is that this has to be done for everyone to do. Not just, a specific person that for some whatever reason they want it to be advanced. Well, if you want it to be advanced, then there could be other videos in the future and I could produce that. But for right now, a basic standardized dedication ritual. And as you do that, grow within the left-hand path. Sooner than later, if you want to, find out if you want to get your guardian daemon. Look at any demonology. See which one resonates with you. And Satan is more than happy to give you a daemon that resonates with you, that doesn't bump heads. And you can grow that way. Okay? So with that said and done, as always, please, friends, subscribe and like to my channel so that I can continue and doing the things that I love for you guys by making these videos. It's a good motivating factor and it makes me feel good. And I'm pretty sure it makes you feel good hearing videos like this, because it's what we do. I love you all. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye.